This is Master Your Code, the essential guide to cracking the monetization code. Learn all about the different ways and methods on how to earn money in the Internet. Written by S.M. Harrisons. Read by Tracy Pearson. Introduction. If you plan to start making money on the Internet, then one of the first things that you are going to need is a way of doing so. That is, the site that you create must have some method of making money for you, which in Internet marketing terms is a process known as monetization. There are many different ways that you can make money from a website, and the best part about it is that some money-making methods can be instigated almost immediately. Perhaps not too surprisingly, however, the monetization methods that tend to be the most profitable are also the ones that take the most time and effort to put in place as well. In this audiobook, we will therefore look at a broad range of methods of monetizing both websites and blogs, principally as a way of demonstrating just how easy it really can be to start making money online. We will also consider the places that you can find these money-making resources as well. It is important to appreciate, however, that there are other factors that need to be taken into account when trying to decide what is going to work best and make the most money for you. For example, the type of website that you are building will have an influence on how effective certain types of monetization for that site will be, as will the type of business that you are running. Nevertheless, the main thing to understand is that there is no shortage of ways to make money from any website that you build, and it really is just a question of you deciding how you want to start earning. One final thing that I want to do before moving on is to highlight that making money from the Internet is a truly global business. Anyone, anywhere, who can get a half-reasonable Internet connection can do it. You must therefore also give some consideration to the way that companies will actually pay you for your efforts. For example, if a U.S.-based company pays you by check, then that will work fine for you if you are a U.S. resident, but it is not nearly so convenient if you live in Singapore or the Philippines. In fact, if you live outside the USA and you get paid by check, then bank charges can have a significant impact on your net earnings. So it is something that you need to think about and be aware of. Chapter 1. Pay-per-click advertising, PPC. No matter how new your website or blog is, and irrespective of how many site visitors you currently enjoy, there are companies and businesses out there that are willing to pay you to advertise on your site. Of course, common sense would tell you that the more people there are that visit your site, the more money you are going to make. That is certainly true, but it is also the case that the topic or subject matter of your site will have an influence on your earning power as well. That is something that you will quickly appreciate when we start to look at the details of the various different advertising options available. Google AdSense. Google are the biggest online advertising company by a significant margin, and although they did not invent the concept, they are without any doubt the #1 company in what is known as the pay-per-click, sometimes called cost-per-click or CPC, advertising business. As far as Google are concerned, there are two separate divisions within their PPC business. On the one hand, there is the AdWords program, which is the side of the business through which Google attracts advertisers. On the other side of the business, there is the AdSense program, through which Google place their advertising online. What this program does is place contextual advertising on the Google search engine results pages that are directly related to the term that a searcher types in when they run search using the engine. They also place similarly
Sample complete. Ready to continue?